Quick video today on the 3 Series. Going to change the air filter and the pollen filter, or the cabin filter. Now this is exactly the same for the 3 Series and the 1 Series. They're almost identical, so same job. Nice and simple. Let's crack on and get it done. Let's start by pulling the bonnet lever. Oh, sorry, hood for those Americans. We'll get the hood in the air. Pull the latch there, up it goes. So this is the air box. Inside here you find your air filter. You don't need to disconnect any of the connector plug or the pipe work. Just leave it all connected. Now you've got these clips here. You can either pull them with your finger. If they're a bit tight, you put a screwdriver in and just ping them up. In this clip here, you put the screwdriver in the side there and just lever it back like that. You can see how the front one just hooks in down the bottom. Here we go. So let's pop those metal clips off. Give it a tug, up it comes. Try to get it out, look, what a failure. Here we go, let's pull the whole thing out. So you just tug it forward, the top bit comes off, and there's the mucky cleaner. Look at the state of that. Leaves and debris in there, very dusty and mucky. Look at the comparison between that one and the new one. These ones have got that fine membrane on the bottom, which catches just those big leaves and stops them getting caught up in the paper filter. So before we put that in, we're going to just suck out. There's some leaves and some dust and sand in the bottom of this airbox. These turbo diesels have got such a suck on them. When the turbo kicks in, it's got such an induction through that air intake box that it sucks up all sorts of kind of dust and debris, and it all gets trapped in there. So let's just hoover that out before we put the new filter in. Now we can just get this new filter and slide it in. It's nice snug fit. Once it's in there, it is a little bit tough to get the lid back on again, because you've got to compress the little foam seal around the outside. But if you just tuck that nose in, make sure it's down nice and tight, and then we'll tuck the nose of the airbox in. Just click that in, and then just push the front of that down there like that. Here we go, and then we can just put those metal clips back across. Here we go, beautiful. And that clip back in there. Which now takes us on to the pollen filter, or the cabin filter. It has these different names, but it's all the same thing. Now you've got these 8mm bolts. There's 4 at the back, and then there's the 2 at the front. So we whiz those out. I've got my trusty electric ratchet there. We just whiz those 8mm bolts out. Like I say, there's 6 of them in total. Nice and simple job this, it really is. It gets overlooked though, this pollen filter, it does get overlooked. They don't get changed that often. If you buy a car second hand, one of the first things you want to check is this pollen filter, and you can generally guarantee that it's going to be absolutely black as you like. So once you've got these 6 bolts out of here, we're just going to slowly pull it forward and bring it off its mountings. So gently, give it a little tug. And you're going to find a load of leaves underneath this as well. So there it is, look at the state of that. Oh my goodness me. And when you see the new one, so yeah, we'll just get those leaves out of the scuttle. They all gather under there because you can't get hold of them. Now in here, you can actually get your hand on the motor and the fan. And just give it a spin and make sure it's free, not got any play in it. If it's squeaking, you can drop a bit of lube in there. Now here we go, here's the new one, look. I'm using a Fram one, these are pretty good. Look at the difference. Oh my goodness me. So we're going to take this out of the plastic casing that it's housed in, and it's got these little clips on the front, 3 of them. You just pop them out, and then the old filter just lifts up at the front and comes away from that plastic housing. Out with the old, in with the new. Gently prise it out. And again, this has just got like a foam around the outside of it. So we'll get rid of that. Yeah, it's mucky. Come on, get on with it. He's a bit slow, this guy, isn't he? Eh? So we took that nose in. Make sure it's all lined up nicely. You can't really go wrong with this. It'll only go in one way. Can be a little bit fiddly because it's a bit flimsy. It's a little bit flimsy, but once you get it started, just locate those little pegs in the back. Push that foam all the way around, feed it in, and then just put those 3 clips back in. Just 1, 2, clip that in there, and then the last one, pop that in there. And that's it in. We're just going to fit that straight back onto the car. We'll get rid of that old one. I mean, that is just, look at that, it's unbelievable really. I don't know how long that one's been in for, but it's definitely been there a good while. So we're going to line this up again, spin it over, just line it up, slide those over. Again, they've just foam inserts over those 2 vents, holes, and then we'll pop all those bolts back in again. You're not got to go mad with them, we're just going to nip them up nice and gentle. There's no particular order, just screw them up nice and gently, get them all back in again. So you can really see that this filter's done its job. It's really done its job. It's absolutely filthy. That is as black as you like, isn't it? Well, that was a nice easy fix. Car's all done, and I hope that's been a help to you. So thanks for watching. Drop me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, always like your comments, and thanks for watching.